Hi, this is Britt from Riley B Graphics. I just want to show you how to use the gift light overlays in case you aren't familiar with overlays, or how to use layer masks, which are better than using the eraser in this case. So you'll start by dragging your image onto your Photoshop screen. You can just drag and drop. And we want the gift light to come out of this box and shine towards this little girl's face. So we're going to choose one of the overlays. This is number 13. Put it on top of your image and then click the check mark to place it. Then to get rid of the black, we're just going to click on that layer with the light. Go up to your blending mode drop downs and choose screen. Okay, then you'll see the black has disappeared. Then click on your transform tool, and you can move the light wherever you want to. Drag the corner to make it smaller or bigger. Okay, I want the light to come out to cover these two corners, or the two edges of this red box. So I'm going to drag it down there, but I also want to tilt it towards her face. So rotate your light by turning at the corner here, and then just put it in place. I just want to make sure that little section is covered. I'm just going to zoom so you can see. Make sure that little section's covered and that you have some light over this edge. Maybe something like that. Right. Click the check mark to place it. Zoom out. Okay, then to use the layer mask to hide the parts we don't want to see, you click on the layer that has your gift light. You go down to add a layer mask. You click that and you see a little white mask has been added. The white means everything's visible. So at the moment, everything on this layer is visible. To hide anything, you have to paint it black. In this box, you don't paint on here, you paint on your layer mask. So with this selected, you go to your paintbrush, make sure it's set to black, choose a soft brush, and put your flow at about 76%. If you use a hard brush with a full flow and you start to paint, you're going to get a very hard line. So I'm going to undo that, go back to a soft brush, and turn my flow down to about 75. Zoom in so you can see. If you aren't sure where it is, where the edge of your box is, you can always turn the opacity of your light down over here, and it's a little easier to see where the edge is. When you finish painting, you just turn it back up again. Okay, so we're going to paint out all this light in front of the box. Like that. And then we're going to paint out, I'm going to zoom so you can see. I think the rays would be hitting the lid of the box behind his hand here. They wouldn't be coming in front. So we're going to paint out his hand and these stars over here. So I'm going to zoom back in again. We're going to paint just over his hand. That to make the brush a little bit smaller. Paint over his fingers. I'm going to turn my opacity back up again so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so here I've gone over too far. So all I do is I switch back here to white and paint it back in again. So that's a nice thing about masks. It's very easy to reverse what you've done. Okay, so I think that about does his hand. I'm going to take away the lights in front of the lid here, just on the edge of the lid. I'm going to leave the ones that are hitting the lid inside. Take away these stars, make my brush a bit bigger. Take those away. Okay, I'm going to zoom out. No stars on her face, otherwise I would take those away as well. So she looks fine. Okay, then I'm just going to show you what to do if you want to make this brighter. All you have to do is duplicate this layer. So you can either do that by selecting that layer and saying Command J or Control J on Windows, which duplicates it, or you can just hold that layer, drag it down to the plus, which is add another layer, and then let it go and you get another one. Okay, so that's pretty easy. And then if you want to change the color, say you decide that you'd like your light to be a little warmer, you're going to select the layer that the light is on. And I think the easiest way is by using the camera raw filter, the color's there. So select that layer, go up to filter, camera raw filter, and there you can see your light. And then just use the top section here that says basic. Just open that one up and just use the top two sliders, temperature and tint. Slide more towards the yellow if you want it warmer. You could add a bit of a pink tinge. That's fine. And then you just click OK at the bottom. If you want to see how it looked before, you just switch off that little eye there. So that's before, that's after. And then I would duplicate that afterwards to make it brighter once it's got its color in. So that's before, the extra layer, and that's after. There we go. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm always very happy to help. Thanks for watching. Bye.